I just listened to Daniel Lieberman being interviewed by Terry Gross on NPR. He tried all the diets and which one was the worst. And they did acknowledge that having him and even his wife try all the diets for 2 weeks is not a study that yields actual information. Here are the things that bothered me, that I found unacceptable in someone from Harvard. He discussed pasta and crackers and bread as if they are separate things. They are not. They are wheat. And he should be able to discuss people who are eating wheat, rice, potatoes, because much of what Americans eat is wheat. Wheat does tend to cause a bit of water retention in quite a few people. And when you go Atkins or paleo or keto, what you're really giving up is wheat. And when you lose weight quickly, it's water. It doesn't change your fat complex in your body. And if you want to reduce fat, it's giving up wheat is not the path to doing that. All the fancy insulin things, first of all, identify that it is wheat you're talking about, not, ooh, over here we have pasta, and over here so different we have bread. That's unacceptable. Number 2, he talked about, here's your regular eating. Now you go on a diet, probably caloric restriction, and you get thinner looking. Whether it's water loss or fat loss is not the point. Then you just go back to regular eating and you're surprised when your body doesn't stay lean, because that whole concept is stupid. The body doesn't do anything that way. That's why you just set up an eating program you stick to for a lifetime, and that puts you, if your genetics are for medium, it's for medium. If you're a little bigger, you're a little bigger. If you're super lean, you're super lean. But just get the medium. It's always genetics first, but you want just an eating program you stick to for a lifetime, not, oh, so I have French toast for breakfast, and I have a big sandwich for lunch, even home cooking, and a real dinner, but, oh, I'm bigger than I want to be, so I go on a diet where I have a grapefruit for breakfast, and I have a salad for lunch, because moral people eat salads, and then I have a dinner with no starches, only vegetables, and now I'm leaner. Whether it's water weight or fat weight doesn't matter at this point, because then, okay, I'm leaner, now I can go back to eating the way I was, and I'll be fine. That's pure stupidity. It's never going to work, and he was still embracing that thinking. Diet, no. Eating program, yes. Why do I need to point this out? Okay, then he talked about there's 2 kinds of exercise. He's very good on this. There's strength training and there's endurance training. However, when you say endurance training to the general population, they think of 10Ks, marathons, and athletes. So endurance training is not an acceptable terminology to get people to the healthy place where they want to be. You have to say heart and lung training. I got a woman with a master's degree who thinks you absorb food through the walls of your mouth and the walls of your esophagus and the walls of your stomach. I got a woman, college graduate in economics, cannot read the nutrition label on food. You can't just say endurance training and expect even smart people to understand what you're saying to them. Absolutely, people need strong heart and lungs. You call it cardio training, but please don't call it endurance training. You lose 3/4 of your audience with those kinds of words. It really does matter. Wheat, not crackers, cereal, bread, pasta. Wheat, not diet, and then your regular eating. No, lifelong eating program. Probably going to be low in ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. Please say heart and lung training or cardio training and not endurance training. You lose too much of the people that need to hear it. Oh, please, please.